Yo, mic check. What's up? If you've been losing in the market recently, we got some tips, some pro tips here for you that might help you. One thing you should ask yourself before you take any trade is this the right trade? Am I rushing? Am I FOMO? FOMO is fear of missing out. You do not want to FOMO into any trades you take. Revenge trading. If you lost a trade, if your stop loss got hit, take a break from the charts, take a break from trading. Do not jump right into a trade. I recommend you do not jump right into a trade after a loss. You want to step back, maybe go to a higher time frame, step back from the charts, go to a higher time frame, and then go from there and see where if you can get a better entry. You want sniper entry on your trades that you take. If you are very, very new to the market, I recommend you take maybe a couple days to a week, maybe even a month, and just watch how the stock that you're preparing to trade, watch how that stock fluctuates up or down, down or up, what trend the stock has been in for maybe that week, that month. Guys, get into the habit of starting good habits in the market with trading. Setting stop losses. I would say setting a good stop loss will be one of the top good best habits you can use for a strategy. So another thing, guys, that helped me out is looking at the stock market from a whole nother view of what I brought into the market at first. I look at it now as I'm a CEO of a company. This is a company that I'm running, and I want to be the best manager, best owner of the company that I can surely be. At the market from a different perspective from what I started bringing to the market when I first started trading. You want to look at this as you are the CEO of this company that you're growing, and you're growing it with potential. You're growing it with a purpose. You don't want to be loose, reckless. So risk management, another good habit to pick up on and keep in the pocket. And also collect as much data as you can on whatever stock in the market that you're preparing to trade. Make sure you collect as much data on that as you can. You want to know if this is going to be a great company within the next 2 to 4 years, because even as a day trader, whatever, you still want to be an investor. You want to invest for long-term gains. Long-term gains is an edge in the market for you, so that way you're not just blowing money in day trade, especially if you're reckless and got bad risk management and bad habits. Okay, so you want to make sure you're not FOMOing and revenge trading on this journey, because I'm pretty sure you're trading to make a fuck ton of money, ain't we all? So yeah, don't revenge trade, don't FOMO. It's always another opportunity in the market for you to make some money. Is multiples. It's forever gonna be an opportunity. Don't revenge trade, don't FOMO. It's always another opportunity in the market for you to make some money. Is multiples. Is forever gonna be an opportunity for you to make money in the market. You don't have to FOMO or feel like you're missing out once you see a stock running. If you're having a bad week in trading, I would recommend you look and see what's going on in the environment around you, what you're going through on a daily basis. uh Forcing something out of a market is the worst trades you can try to make. trying to force the market when you should be looking for A plus setups. It took me a while to understand, but it will click, and then you will see certain things in the market that will definitely help you study charts, learn certain chart patterns that the market like to play with. The market is a rich man's game, a smart rich man's game with people that has way more money than you. So being reckless in this, you might as well, yeah, wrap it up. If you are on a losing trade and you cut the loss and you decide to go in on another trade, do not take that same mindset from the last loss or the last win onto your next trade, because every trade is a different trade from the last trade. I'm sure you heard it before, but every trade, and that's just common sense, but it's kind of hard to really focus once your money is on the line and you're losing capital. It kind of bring an anxiety over you, and then you just blank from there. So try to stay focused, cut losses early, keep good habits, cut bad habits, and also how's your morning going before you even trade? And is you waking up late, then jumping in the market? Is you just opening the app, opening your phone when you wake up and pressing buy and sell? That is a terrible thing to do. Recommend not to do that. Take your time on your trades. Ask yourself, is this a winning trade? You want to make sure you're in the winning trades and not just, like I said, loose and reckless with the money. We here to make money, take money, not break money. So yeah, and we're gonna wrap this up with, rather if you have a winning trade or a losing trade, journal it down. Journal it down so that way you're able to rinse and repeat them steps. You wanna be able to rinse and repeat on your trades, so that way you have actual, faith and belief in your trades, because that's what it's going to take when you up your position sizes, when you up your contracts and you see a little drawdown. It's gonna get heavy. So knowing you have a strategy that works and you're in an A plus setup, it kind of help with that belief in them trades. So we recommend, like I said, keeping good habits in the market, keeping faith, believe in your trades, cutting out the bad habits, and be repetitive on the good habits, because that's what's gonna save you. You want to run this like a company that you the boss. You know what I'm saying? You the boss, run this like as such, and get this money. Market open so many days out the week, 5 days out the week, besides a holiday, that you can take and let it all compound up. You don't have to rush and try to get rich quick off of one trade. You want to actually let it compound. That's another strategy and an edge that professional traders keep to themselves. They're not going to let you know they won a couple hundred when they normally win 1,000 every time, because sometimes the trade don't always go in your favor. So taking the small wins works is better than taking a big loss.